when it comes to the GPS. Like I said, this is all new, folks. It's not GPS, but these autonomous vehicles, autonomous yard care and stuff like that. It's I mean, it's in it. Like I always say, it's in its infancy. This is all new stuff. So yeah, we're getting in on it at the right time. It's funny. I'm kind of learning all about this technology, and I have to imagine in a few years, everyone will have something along this line. And I know there's some diehards who still like pushing lawnmowers, and you know, I don't know if some people haven't even moved to like electric yet. So oh, YouTube is up. All right, cool. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Kathy, if you're listening. You're the best. Oof. Oh, somebody just flew a drone over, and it wasn't me. I do have a drone over here, though. Somebody just flew a drone over our live feed. Now I want to know who did it. I'm going to have to run inside and get our drone and then chase it down. So yeah, we're almost done with the boundaries. We got about a half a lap left, and we'll be done with the boundary for this area. Then I'm going to let her cook because I have to, I'll set this down and probably, there's our M1 right there. I believe, I haven't checked Amazon, but I know that's still on, I don't know, it could still be on sale on Amazon. I'll have to check that. I apologize, I should have checked that before. Should have checked that before I opened my mouth. Yep, still $500 off for the M1 plus the core. And then we only have 2 more days left of the Yarbo Lawn Mower Pro on pre-order pricing. So that's only at yarbo.com. I saw a couple people talked about how they had, I think like the trimmer, or not the trimmer, but the snowblower and the Mower Pro in the tank. And if you do order now, yeah, if you order a bundle, you order that, you'll get all the parts except for the Pro. That ships like later on. That's on pre-order, so it's all in production right now. So that's, I think August is the tentative mark for that as well. So yeah, so that's what we're looking at. But yeah, so that's the Lawn Mower Pro. So we beefed up. I'm gonna set this down for a minute, check some comments. So we beefed up the blades. You're gonna see it work around here. I'm trying to stay in the shade so the phones and Ryan doesn't overheat. So it's hot for me out here right now, but that's the best part about a Yarbo is the fact that you don't have to be outside while it's cutting, while it's snow blowing. It's working fully autonomous right now, so I don't even have to be here. I'll get updates on my app, what's going on. Now it's gonna boogie to a starting location and start the cut. Like I said, it's a little longer over here. I tried not to get too much of that area, but I did want to show you like how it maneuvers. Like it's gonna go through a divot here, how it goes up and down hills, how it handles slopes. So it can handle 70-degree slopes, 35-degree angles. Gonna pick a start location over there, which is good. I got like 3 places to stand, guys, so we're gonna be in the shade, and it's gonna work its way. I do have a couple places mapped out today. I gotta go back. It's gonna be cooler tomorrow. We might get a little rain though, so we'll have to figure out about the live tomorrow, like where and how and when. And so we got the Lawn Mower Pro on right now. Oops. Might walk over there if that's in the shade. Yeah, once you get into the, and it's going to get even hotter today. So right now we're in the like mid to high 80s. And I think it's going to get in the 90s. And then we have some storms coming, so hopefully that cools everything down. Got some really long grass over here. I did not cut a square area. I made a kind of a wonky, I don't know. You can see this is a boundary, that's a boundary. Oh wait, no, this is where he cut through. This is your boundary. Pay attention, Ryan. It's my first day ever doing live streams, so. I'm gonna get out of the way so it doesn't think I'm an obstacle. It will move around me though, but I want a nice cut, so. It has obstacle avoidance. There we go. So you can see where it goes right up to the border of where it started. Nothing crazy. I don't want to scalp this grass today. It's so hot. I got a 0-point turn on like that. You can turn that off though if you want to go smart turns. You can do that as well. Might as well hang out over here while it's cutting this area. Wonder if it's going to go the whole route and come back this way now. Like I said, I do have a parallel cut on. I was going to say it's Monday, but I forgot I didn't do a live stream yesterday, so it's actually Tuesday. Oh, there we go. We're live here. So it's actually Tuesday. It feels good to be out, though. There, I see the live on TikTok. Or, I'm sorry, on YouTube. Feel free to comment. Let me know where you're watching from. You can watch on YouTube. You can watch on, I believe, Facebook. You can watch on Yarbo.com. And that's the only place that you can find the Lawnmower Pro that we're out here with today. Yarbo.com. It's only available for pre-ordering. So you can order that at Yarbo.com. I'm going to come map out some more areas this afternoon. But it's going to, like, literally come out for like 20 minutes and you got to go back inside. It's not too bad in the shade and in the breeze right now, so I'm gonna stick around here. I got my man Yo-Yo power washing some stuff on the steps right now. I don't know what these kids are doing. Yeah, so we're not bagging anything right now. We're just doing like a micro mulch going on. Like it'll come back and clean up this area. I have no idea when. Sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. I'm always like, what are you doing? Got the 0-point turn on right there. Turn it over, you can see it right there. I think I have a 4-inch overlap on this. So like I said, I didn't make a square or anything when I was mapping this out yesterday. You can kind of see it's following my tracks of where I drove. So now it's just mowing. Now we're mowing the inside of this whole area here. We said, can you live chat? I mean, you could call support. I mean, they'll help you out. Trust me. Yeah, they'll help you out. They try to help people out. They can problem shoot. They can do stuff like that if you need it. As far as like live chat, I have no idea what their capabilities are either. My YouTube's not that far off. Like usually you guys are like, coming back down. So yeah, folks, I mean, you guys are looking at Yarbo. Obviously, it's meant for, we like to say, bigger yards, people that want to reclaim their time. I know I talked to Ken a lot. He's always in there doing something else while the Yarbo's out mowing. But mostly, yeah, man, it's about reclaiming your time. I don't know about you, but I don't know how, it takes a long time to cut multiple acres, folks. That's a lot of time on a tractor. That's a lot of time on a, you know, well, obviously, I hope you're not cutting with a push mower, multiple acres. That would be really bad. But yeah, it's about reclaiming your time. And honestly, I mean, I can't handle the heat anymore. I don't know about you. I can be out for like an hour doing some yard work or something like that. But then it's time to like hydrate and go inside. And this is a recent phenomenon. I used to be able to, but it's just not anymore. I'm just not there anymore as far as like physically. And I mean, I feel good physically, but the heat now just kills me. Same with the cold though. I don't like to be out in that 0 degree stuff like that either. So maybe I just need to find a moderate climate and go stay. But everybody already moved to like Nashville and those places. So I heard Kentucky can be beautiful. But yeah, I can do without the winters, but I can do without this. Like we've had a hot summer, man. You can see the grass. I mean, it's like a lot of it is just so dry. It's scorched. But obviously, if you're at home, you're probably watering and doing all that stuff. I don't water my grass too much, just because where I live, water costs a lot of money too at times. So I don't necessarily water the grass too much, but I do water my garden. Let's see if you guys getting a good view. There we go. Hopefully my tripod doesn't get run over here. So yeah, folks, this is Yarbo, the world's first and only 100% fully autonomous, multifunctional, modular yard tool. We have the Lawn Mower Pro on, so that's our newest module on the front. You can see right there in the front, we got our lights, we got our binocular cameras, we got ultrasonic sensors, there's a rain sensor on the front. We're doing a 0-point turn right here. You can see on the side, there's a binocular camera, low mount RTK antennas. You see that on the back? I have our new Yarbo tow hitch on the back as well. That can tow up to 3,500 pounds, 500 to 1,000 daily usage. I was towing myself around with it the other day, having some fun. I won't tell you how much I weigh. It's not 500 pounds. I would not. I would not be talking about that if it was. But even like, so yeah, but I'm a bigger guy. I'm 6'3", you know, like, but yeah, so I was out towing myself with it. I was having a really fun time. Somebody said they might use some of those on social. So if you guys see me towing around, you see me pulling myself in the back, see me taking a nap in a cart while Yarbo does the work. But yeah, we even have our tow mode. So yeah, there's a lot of upgrades they're working on right now, folks. We got, I mean, a lot of software changes, a lot of stuff like that. Obviously, we got your Lawn Mower Pro, we got your trimmer, we got your tow mode. We got a bunch of other like new GPS features we're working on. So it's really, like I said, Yarbo's in its infancy. We got some users on here right now that have Yarbos. They'll tell you like it's, we appreciate them getting in, like, I don't know, like early on this. You know, obviously you take a risk with technology, you get in early. There's growing pains sometimes, but seem to be working through a lot of them. We got users out there that are amazing, so they kind of tell us, hey, this is working, this could be better, we could change this up. So like no other company, Yarbo really does listen to its users out there. Oh, I swear, I bent over to move that, my back almost went out. I was like, oh, come on, I don't need that right now. We're in full gnat season too because it's so hot. Let me check the progress. I didn't even check on this thing. All right, so we're working. Afterwards, I'll probably switch it over, go to another area. Yeah, you can see it's dry out here. So tonight the storms are supposed to get some rain. That'll help. A lot of people here on TikTok. Thanks for joining. Sorry, ours won't connect properly to our data center. Do you recommend moving it up higher? Yes. I mean, the higher you put your data center, like theoretically at this building, I'd love to have it up here, but I have to have it down here. It's connecting fine though, but you may want to call it customer support and have them troubleshoot it as well, just to make sure everything's connected fine. You can also tell, you can also look at your app when you're diagnosing, like go to the diagnosis part, so you can see how many satellites it's connected to. I think somebody said like 5 was the minimum, and then so yeah, you want to check the satellites though. You want to check all that stuff like that, and then if you're still having problems, just create a ticket, and then let the customer service, let them diagnose your unit, because they'll be able to connect with your unit and diagnose it. Sorry for the delay it took me to get that. That question got lost. See, the TikTok comments I love, but they get lost at times between the, like, everybody joined. I'm sure I could turn that part off. Well, we appreciate everyone joining, everybody watching today. I feel like it's a Monday, but it's a Tuesday. But we're out here doing some grass cutting. We got the Yarbo Lawn Mower Pro, only available at yarbo.com. If you own those multiple acres and you're sick of mowing, this is the machine for you folks. Not only is it a lawnmower, but it's a multifunctional yard tool. So it transforms into a leaf blower, a snow blower, and with the tow hitch, then you can put spreaders on the back. You can lug things around your property. In the wintertime, we put the snow tracks on with the snow blower. If you have some muddy, crazy property too, you can put those snow tracks on and do some off-roading with the Yarbo if you really want to. Don't do those on the grass though. Trying to stay in the shade here. There we go. I'm gonna come back down. It's always an adjustment with a tripod, because you're like, am I hitting, this is, you'll see that coming through this like gully here where it hits the uneven grass. There's something I needed to check. So here you go. I'll let you guys watch it cut. My back is like starting to tense up a little bit. I didn't even do anything. That's the problem. I was just like standing here trying to get the tripod. I was like, ah. Say you guys are watching Yarbo go. I'm gonna let you watch it a little second. I'm trying to get in on the live here. Oh, there's a chat going. Oh, hey, good morning, John Kennedy. Saw somebody on Facebook posted they had an umbrella over. It's been a hot summer. I mean, like it, I can see where it's just been really hot this summer. Like the last month has been crazy hot. It's so nice out though, like in the shade. As long as you're in the shade, it's totally fine. Alrighty, nothing crazy on YouTube, guys. Check out Yarbo. Yeah, so this unit right here, not the core, but the Yarbo Lawn Mower Pro is only available at yarbo.com. I don't know if you've been on the fence. Maybe you have the Yarbo in your carts, but we only have 2 to 3 more. I think it's the 31st that ends. That'll be the last day of the pre-order pricing for the Yarbo Lawn Mower Pro. That includes the module on the front, but also if you do not have the core yet too, you could order that as well. So it's only a couple more days of that pricing. So we're working fully autonomous right now. I am not controlling the Yarbo. It's going off on its own. I'm in one of those catch-22s where I'm like hungry before lunch, but then when I do these after lunch, I get a little lethargic. So I can move up a little bit, I think. Yeah, some people have made some pretty creative, if you do run into like an overheating issue or anything like that, try to just bring it into a cool place right now. It's just been hot, man, and this thing's out working. I haven't had any problems with mine or this one. So, but yeah, keep things cool. Shade always helps everything, man. You know, the Yarbos can work from -13 to 113 degrees. But you got to think, man, that sun beating down and it's almost 100 degrees and it's hitting that black top on that Yarbo. Keep it in the shade. You can park it when you're not using it. I mean, obviously you need to charge it and stuff like that, but you can park it somewhere under some shade. Give it a bath every now and then. I got to power wash this one a little bit. Not with the big nozzle, but just, it's so dirty. I've been beating up this Lawn Mower Pro, man. I feel bad. Like even the other day I was just beating it up, taking it off-roading, doing all that kind of fun stuff. I'll get some more stuff mapped out tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a little bit cooler, so I'll be able to get in here and do that. It's really hard to map when it's almost like it's in the high 90s. Very hard. The mapping's easy. It's me not dying is the hardest part. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I haven't even checked to see if TikTok should be. You guys should be able to hear me on TikTok. I got 2 different mics on, going to 2 different phones here. Now I can't get it clipped back on because I'm not a smart man. All right, let me put this down and get this clicked off. Yeah, YouTube's pretty quiet today. Kathy had to run though. She's busy today. Got a lot going on here, obviously, with all the fun stuff going on at Yarbo all the time. I have to walk over to the other side real quick because my water's over there. Yeah, literally once you get in that sun, it's like, yeah. Come over to the shade a little bit though. Yeah, I'm really starving today. I was like, I gotta eat something. Stay hydrated. I got my electrolytes. Yeah, I'd say we need some water around here. I'd say we need some rain. Yeah, it definitely takes some adjustments, Ken. You're talking about startups and all that stuff like that. There we go. We got some really long grass over here, so I might bring her over here when we're done here. Let me adjust these. Yeah, Kathy, who we were talking about, she does everything though. She's great. You'll see it come through this we got another big divot here coming up. I don't know if it'll hit it on this turn, but it might hit it on the next one. So it can handle those slopes, it handle those divots. There's some sort of obstruction in the ground right there that it just ran over. You can see this grass over here is really long. Cutting some grass, so it's going over some, looks like hasn't been cut over here as much. So yeah, we're working fully autonomous. Only with the Yarbo Pro. That's only available at yarbo.com. I need to start voicing over ads for Yarbo, they said, so I could do that tone. Only at yarbo.com. Be like, no, don't do that ever again. I'm telling you, one of these days, there's a fountain going off across the street. One of these days, I'm going to run over there and jump in it. I don't know if security could get me by then, but I think I could jump in it and then run away. I'm a little, considering I work across the street and I'm always outside, though, it's probably not the smartest move in the world. Try to tighten some stuff up here. Oh, almost lost my tripod. So yeah, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the conversation. You guys are looking at Yarbo. So yeah, if you do have the Lawn Mower Pro maybe in your cart or you've been thinking about ordering it, we only have 3 more days left of the pre-order pricing. Right now, this bundle right here is like $550 off. We have another bundle too. Also, the module, the Lawn Mower Pro module is off right now too. So if you were looking to pull the trigger on that, you know, I know we launched it here a couple weeks ago. Yeah, we're about ready to get rid of the pre-order pricing. Don't say we didn't warn you. So it's been up there for July, that pre-order pricing. The early bird pricing was good too, but the pre-order pricing is still a great price. Come back this way. So let's watch it go. I'm not sure. And then I got some more areas too we can go cut. So we've cut all this so far. This was the original path it ran through. The path things are something that we're always constantly working on too, just to try to get a better route. Maybe that doesn't necessarily cut through the, I know that's one of the things, but we'll get there. Baby steps. So thanks for joining us on a Tuesday. I know you guys can be doing anything this morning. Anything else in the world? There's our YouTube. Yeah, pretty quiet on YouTube today. Ooh, what am I signed in at here on YouTube? See what's going on the... Coming back down at you. Get to see a nice turn right in front of the camera here, guys. Ooh. So where's everybody watching from today? I hope it's from air conditioning. It's hot here. I am looking forward though. I was like, I gotta get the blower on. I gotta do all that kind of fun stuff. We're getting into August here. I can't believe we're almost into August. It's insane. Trying to do some bigger areas here, so we'll get over to the other hills too. We wanna show you how Yarbo can handle like those big, complicated yards. The winter time we'll be hitting some long driveways. I hope to get out and meet some of you guys out there. Just see what you guys are working with. It'd be nice to go do some on location shoots with some of this stuff. I don't know if I can go live with some of you. You guys are a little wild for me, but somebody said it's slow. I mean, I don't know how fast you need a lawnmower to be when it's working autonomously. I think I have it on like a medium pace or something like that. But it was actually, I think it might be on high. It was moving pretty good. That's the point of the Yarbo though. You're inside doing whatever you want. You're at work, you're at play. You're getting all your time back. So it can cut about a 1/4 acre per charge. 1.72 acres in a 24-hour period, and 6 acres, a little over 6 acres in a week. I believe that's off a 2-cut. But that's obviously too if you're working, depending on conditions, how you know what you're working with. But yeah, it'll work itself down to about 20% of its battery, go back, charge itself, and then go back out if it's doing a job, which is really cool. So yeah, I mean, honestly, if you have that big yard, it's all about reclaiming your time and letting the Yarbo do the work. I mean, you got to figure it's also moving, so it has 3 different detections. It has the touch, it has the camera, and the ultrasonic sensors. Has obstacle avoidance, so like that big tree I can set in here, it'll avoid that tree. You can set it up a couple different ways, like a moderate touch, gentle touch, bypass, sorry, gentle bypass. But yeah, you can do it so it touches and bumps up into it. I'd much rather set a no-go zone around something like that big too, that way you know, but yeah, the little bugs are out today too. So yeah, this is all we've cut so far. I think we're almost done with this cut. I guess I could have made it a little bit bigger, but it was hot yesterday. It was like, and I was just mapping out new. I was testing out some different cuts, different stuff like that. So yeah, I got another location I can send it to when we're almost done here too. So this I have is a whole separate area. You can see the cuts over here. That's a different area that I have set up. Sorry, let me point on this camera too. Over here. Well, I did have it. I don't anymore. There we go. Got the 0-point turns. You can take those off. You're worried about wear and tear on your grass. Obviously, if it's like raining and all that fun stuff like that, you probably want to limit the number of 0 turns if you have that pristine lawn. You can set up the smart turns. But yeah, we're pretty dry. You can see this needs some water. There's no sprinklers, I don't think, in this part of the area. I'm gonna set this down. You guys get a good look at it, finishing up this area. And then I'll send it off to a different area if I created my pathways correctly. But you're looking at the Yarbo Lawn Mower Pro. Now this is our newest module out there. What we did was we kind of took our original Yarbo Lawn Mower and just beefed it up a little bit. It's meant for those tougher lawns. We got more power with the motors now. Stronger blades now. We went from the 2-disc 5 blades to 2 blades underneath, double-sided blades underneath, blades that create lift to micro mulch still. Widen the deck underneath a little bit. You still get the 20-inch cut, but it's wider, so less chance of any buildup or clogging or anything like that. Move the camera up a little bit so you're gonna get a little bit better object avoidance. And then also we upgraded the rain sensor on it as well. There you can see the tow hitch on the back. Tows up to 3,500 pounds. I gotta get out of this side of the building. Mosquitoes are out today. I'm starting to get that sweat going on too, but we're live, we're having fun. No complaints on my end. Almost wrapped up with this one, guys. Then we'll go over and do a different one. See, we got this little teeny corner left here. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna have to send her out somewhere else, man. Yeah, YouTube's quiet today. I don't know, maybe it's the late start. I have no idea what's going on. Not to worry, we'll figure it out. Appreciate everyone joining in. We just got this little corner right here, I think, and then we'll be done with this section. Let me pull out the phone that I'm using to control the Yarbo. So I've been using an Android phone for this, so I'm like, eh. Little bit going on here. Just got a little corner left over here, I think. I do have a path to another location, so I got a lot going on here. I'm like going, okay, got a lot going on here. A couple different phones. Got drones and airplanes flying over. So yeah, this is all we've wrapped up right now. This is a big divot, so it's not crooked lines, it's actually just a divot in the ground. I'm gonna take it out by the street, but I gotta get in the shade. Out by the thing. Yeah, let us know what you guys want to see in these live streams. We did the trimmer a little bit last week. That is still being fine-tuned, I know that. Thanks to our users out there who've been playing around with it. So we're all set on that. And then our Lawnmower Pro here. I know this will start shipping soon. All right, so we just finished up this place, or this, let's see if I can send it over to the, oof. Sorry, 1 second. Ah, I was getting bit. Getting bit. I wonder if it's gonna go over to the, I wonder if it'll go back to the docking station here. You guys can kind of watch it. I'm actually gonna pause this real quick because I don't want it to go to the docking station. I want it to go to over here. So I'm gonna move it over here. Oh, temperature of the phone's hot. So I'm gonna try to get it over. We're gonna take it over to the other side here. I'm gonna get in the shade because my phones are overheating. So I wanna get in the shade. It's hot, guys, I'm telling you. This is kind of dry too, but if we're in the shade, I can show you guys some stuff like that. So we're gonna move it over this way. I don't know how much cut we're gonna get. It's so like just dry out here. The rain tonight will help tremendously. So this is cool though, like I just did, it was gonna go back to the docking station. Obviously I paused it. We'll get it back to the docking station when I'm done with the live stream. But I did create a path between that location and this location so it knows to come over. Now it knows it's in a different area, so it's working a different area. You can create paths like this across your sidewalk. So you separate areas. I just mapped out these two areas as separate areas. I gotta stay in the shade here so my phone stays cool, folks. Not cool like, that's cool, but cool like, don't die on me thing. So we're gonna work around some boundaries first. A lot of traffic back here today, man. A lot of people out here. I was doing the stream, I got bit by a mosquito. I was getting a mosquito. I was like, dang it. I could feel it too, but I didn't want to jerk away from this. So we're gonna do the boundary here first, nice and slow on the boundary. Nothing crazy. You guys have seen it already do a cut today. Not the most exciting day, guys, I gotta be honest with you. It's just everything's kind of cut, everything's dry. It's really not the most exciting time in lawn care this time of year. July has kind of burnt everything to a crisp, especially here. I mean, the rain kind of helped and kind of hung on, but man, it has been like brutally hot. So now you're finally seeing, like, I gotta try to find a place for this tripod that's not crazy. So yeah, now you're seeing, might look a little crooked, guys. I'll fix it in a second. I'm trying to get onto YouTube. And not much going on. Yeah, I know it's not the most exciting cut, guys. This is, it's just, it's hot and the grass is not looking the best right now. But I'm still going strong-ish. Yeah, if you guys have been looking to pre-order the Pro though, man, it is only available at yarbo.com, yarbo.com. We only have a couple more days on the pre-order pricing, guys, and then it's going up. So if you have been looking to get in on it, this one ships sometime late August. The Pro sounds like it's already got a couple really cool upgrades to it. And that's kind of what we do, folks. We have people out there testing these products. We want people to put these through a test. So that's what's going on. That's what went on with the trimmer. That's what's going on with the Yarbo Lawn Mower, because it's all in practicality. You're like, okay, this is awesome, but it's till you get it out in the yard That's why I've been trying to test this. Testing this. We're just doing the boundaries real quick. This is a smaller area. I'm gonna try to get over to those big areas sometime, but man, I swear I was just on a. So this is the area I just mapped out yesterday. It's pretty dry over here. Tomorrow I'll definitely get up on these hills. We'll get up on these hills, do some stuff over there. Show you guys it going up and down the hill. Man, I did a cut on Friday. I guess I went a little short, but I wanted to. It was long over there, so I wanted to show the Pro. But then that's when it dried out. Oh man, that was brutal. Like the cut looks fine, but it was just so dry. Like it was just crazy dry. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how often you cut like when it's hot like this. I try to keep it a little bit longer, obviously. Just watering grass is so expensive too though. So it's like, you know, I know the grass bounces back pretty good. If it gets like crazy, I'll throw some water on it. But, you know, it's just like with all the, I just feel like it takes up a lot of resources to use a lot of water on your lawn. And especially like if you're a Yarbo user, most of our users have multiple acres. That's what it's really intended for. It's intended to be out there mowing all of those acres while you're doing whatever else you want to do. Football season's right around the corner. I know I'm going to want to watch the Bears while the Yarbo's out mowing. Can make my Sunday chili. Thanks for all the joins. Thanks for TikTok. What's up, man? You guys are watching the Yarbo, the world's first and only 100% modular autonomous yard tool. We're working fully autonomous right now. You can see the orange light blinking on the top. That tells you you're working autonomously. We're running off RTK technology, so obviously that's like GPS, we like to call it, on steroids. I got the tow hitch on the back. That's the new tow hitch. For Yarbo, it's got the back brace mount and the tow hitch. I was towing myself around with it the other day in a cart, and the cart had some very, very flat wheels because that's probably why my back is hurting today. But yeah, I was able to tow myself around with that. Daily usage, you can tow about 500 to 1,000 pounds. So like if you need to move rocks, you need to move stuff like that, Yarbo's great for that. You can tow a car if you want, but it has the capabilities. Like getting every bug in the world is falling on me right now. I just had ants fall on me. I'll be able to set this down and watch the Yarbo come. I actually got a flat surface here. We'll watch it come down this way. I know it's not the most exciting today just watching regular grass, guys, but we'll get some rain tonight. We're gonna have rain tonight, so I think we'll get some greener grass. We'll get some growth out here. I do have a couple areas I could try to move to. I don't know if TikTok can get that way. We do have some longer grass, but honestly, it's just been a brutally hot stretch for about a month, and now things are starting to show that way. It is what it is, man. You guys get to see it come by real quick. Yeah, don't forget to join like our Facebook groups. You can do the Yarbo online community too. If you're on the fence about anything or if you have any questions, that is a great place to get some answers. Coming back this way. There we go. Everyone hear me? We're still live here. Oh, I got bit like 3 times. Coming around a corner here. So yeah, this is a Tuesday. I'll get more areas mapped out tomorrow. There's some hills I want to get on. We're just trying to show you like Yarbo out here, out and about. Yeah, when things are working autonomously, it gets a little boring on my end. I'm watching it go around, it's doing all the work. I don't have to do any of the work. The only thing I had to do was map out this area. We're doing the boundaries first. That's why it's going a little bit slower around the boundaries. Then we'll get the inside, probably about a 15-minute cut right here. But yeah, that's the Yarbo. We got the tow hitch on the back. Got the tire tracks on. Yeah, working on some dry grass today, but we got some longer stuff over here I can come cut to. Just trying to maintain. It's great though, if you have multiple acres, you can send Yarbo out a couple times a week. Just keeps the grass cut, keep everything down. Separates Yarbo from some of the other like lawnmowers is the fact that Yarbo is not just a lawnmower. It's a fully functional modular. There, that's its fast speed right there. 12-month out of the year yard tool. Yeah, your other mowers, those are going to sit on the shelf for months and months and months. Yarbo converts into a leaf blower, then a snow blower, then back to a lawnmower. So it's really a tool for every season. It's the only modular yard tool out there right now. It's the only modular like autonomous yard robot right now. None of the other ones will turn into a snow blower. None of them will turn into a leaf blower. So if you do have multiple acres, you have long driveways, Yarbo's really gonna shine for you there. Because I don't know about you, but I don't like to be out in the cold anymore. I don't like to be out in this heat either, but I definitely don't like to be out in the cold. Got it setting up doing over that side. I should get closer, but I think it's gonna come back this way on this pass. I'm not sure. I set up a little angle over there. I did avoid some of the trees and the stuff like that right now just because, but I will set up some areas with some trees so you guys can see the obstacle avoidance. We'll do that tomorrow up on the hill. A little bit, might get a little rain tomorrow, so I'm not quite sure. You guys are commenting, I can't see anything right now, but just to let you know, I'm here. I can feel you though. Can't see your comments, but I can feel you right now. I'm gonna set this down real quick. I'm gonna get a drink of water, guys. Stay hydrated today if you're anywhere, pretty much in the United States right now. If you're in Canada, hopefully you're a little bit cooler. I miss my Canadian friends though, man. During the wintertime, you guys are all over our site, all over our, all over these things, but I'm sure you're not missing all that snow up there. Is it gonna go the whole way now or turn around? There we go. Oh, I'm way crooked here, guys. Sorry. I'm in a bad angle. I got to stay in the shade, but we're at a bad angle. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're just doing some cuts with the Yarbo right now. Everything's dry. It's hot. But the Yarbo's working flawlessly. Come back this way. It's about keeping this thing level. There we go. Come back around it a little bit. Yeah, I got a little crooked on the camera there. You've got to see this. I'm working this dual tripod, and I swear there's never like a moment where it's just like, it was better when I first started and I just had to have one camera, like when we were sharing and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like, I can never find like a balance. Not to mention, look at the ground here. Everything's like, so it doesn't matter what I do. It wants to see the most difficult terrain, huh? Give me about 5 minutes. I'll move it on. Everything is so dry and nasty around here right now, though, guys. Like there's not a lot of the grass is just stunted. Sorry, I'm trying to tighten this up too, guys. This tripod is like, yeah, if I showed you guys would be like, all right, see how it's like, now I quit. Come on. Oh, I was trying to loosen this up. I'll just move it manually. A little bit higher. So somebody wants to see me go off-roading with the Yarbo, huh? On YouTube or on TikTok or, yeah, YouTube. All right, I'll do that in a minute, guys. I think we're gonna be out here till like noon today. It's not fun out here right now, guys. It's not bad, but obviously, I hope you guys are staying nice and cool inside. I just had a request to go off-roading with this bad boy, so I'll go do that in a few minutes. Hard to... Now I'm smelling something burning. That's not me, right? All right. Sounds like somebody... I think they might be doing controlled burns across the street at the Forest Preserve. Oh, Catherine said that. She wants to see most difficult. I can show you, go over some difficult stuff. Obviously, you know, it can handle big hills. It can handle slopes up to, what, 70 degree, 35 degree angles or whatever. Slopes. I'll take it over off-roading in a minute. We'll take it over. Appreciate all the follows on YouTube. Thanks for TikTok. God, I can't keep track of these social medias, guy. I feel like an old-timey guy. All right, thanks for... I'm going to get in my Studebaker and drive home today. I think we're almost done with this cut, too. This is a smaller one. I'll map out some areas tomorrow. I definitely want to get some... I'll get some rougher terrain tomorrow. We'll be up over next to the office and stuff like that. I'll get some rougher terrain. Like I said, we're just stagnant right now because it's been so hot, so things aren't growing like they should. Probably should have watered the garden before I left today, but we are getting rain tomorrow, I think. Maybe later today too. I'm not quite sure. Alrighty. I think we're almost done with this cut. Then we'll, I took about 5 mosquito bites for the team when I was standing next to the building over there. Yeah, get your questions in now too, folks, because when we're done, we're done. We're gonna go to lunch after this. This afternoon, I'll map out a couple different areas, try to get out there. Maybe shoot a video of the mapping, I don't know. I got my docking station location set. We're gonna get a couple more out here as well. I think we should be almost done with this cut. I don't want to forget my water bottle. Yeah, I think we got like 1 or 2 laps left of this, and then I'll take her off-roading for a minute. You guys can watch it. I mean, Ken can attest to it. Like, you can, it's meant to be a snowblower in the wintertime, so obviously it has the power to handle those big hills. The snowblower itself module is a 12-inch height on the auger, or 24-inch width. So yeah, it's meant to handle some snow. It's a 2-stage snowblower, so it's pretty impressive. So obviously, then the summertime you'd switch to right here. This is the Lawn Mower Pro. This one's only available at yarbo.com. Only for pre-orders. We've been talking about it for about a month now. It's kind of our latest and greatest thing. We just souped up our old lawnmower, made the motor stronger, the blades stronger, the deck underneath wider, brought the cameras up a little bit, and then improved some of the sensors on it as well. So just an overall different lawn mowing experience. I still love our M1. It's a fantastic mower. Love the blades, love the micro mulch. Oh, see, we just hit a stick over there. You can kind of hear that. I think that might be done with the cut over here now. Alrighty. So yeah, we just got 2 cuts done. 2 good size cuts done, about an hour. Now I'm driving it manually here. I'm gonna take it over. Let's get over to the shade, folks. I'll take it over to some areas. Somebody said they wanted to see it go off-road. Now, okay. Show you some of the hills. This is your high speed, guys. There's your tow hitch on the back. I gotta set my water down before I get boogieing. So, oh, hey, there's our moderator on there. Somebody got back from the meeting. I gotta pull my, so somebody said they wanted to see the Yarbo go off-roading, guys. So we finished up our mowing areas. I'll map this out tomorrow. We got this big hill over there. Let's keep it, we'll try to keep it in the shade. Bet you don't know what was right here. I'll give you guys a guess. There was the cords to it. So here, I want to show you guys this too. The guy that does the landscaping on this building, they were, this is all from them. This is all like grass clippings and everything like that. With the Yarbo, you don't get that. So it micro mulches everything, so you're not gonna get it. So we'll show you going over some of the different terrain. This is all hills right here. This is your high speed, these are your hills. The mower's set right now, so manually, if you just wanted to turn the mower on, I'll let you listen to hear what it sounds like. That's the lawnmower. So this is a Lawn Mower Pro right here. This is how loud it sounds. Like that's just the lawnmower, okay? So you get about 60 decibels out of that. I can take it up through some of this terrain. So I'm manually controlling this now. Probably hit some sticks, you'll hear some crunching. But this is what the Lawn Mower Pro is for. I know you were asking to see it go through some crazy stuff. This is what it's for, guys. This is for that. Some people have properties where it's a little bit, I'm gonna get in the shade here, drive it around. I'll show you guys, we're gonna go uphill, downhill. I'll show you the angle on here. So yeah, it's going uphill right now. We'll drive it around. This is just me manually having some fun with it. You can turn the blade off if you want when you're going up some of these like. Now this is a pretty steep embankment right here that the Yarbo's going up. So you got the power. We're not slipping all over the place. I'll get it to the top of the hill. You guys can kind of see. So you wanted to see it going off-roading, guys. This is what you're getting here. You can turn the blade on if you want to. Kind of get it going sideways, down a hill here. I've never wiped one of these out yet, so this could be it. No, look at it handle this hill right here, guys. I mean, so I'm going downhill, sideways. This is it. You said you wanted to see it rougher terrain, guys. It doesn't get much rougher than this. We got sticks. We got, you name it. Tracks are handling it fine. There's no slippage. Can do a 0-point turn on it. Well, almost. If I had my hands correctly on here, I could do a 0-point turn. There's your tow hitch on the back. Able to tow up to 3,500 pounds. There's a big stick right here. Big root. Big tree root. Up. Yeah, ask me to do more off-roading, guys. This is fun. I like this. This is good. Get to the top. You can turn the blades back on. I'm going to map this. We're going to do this tomorrow now, too, this area. Gives me a little bit hide in the, when it gets a little hot, gives me a little bit more of a ability to hide in the shade. So here's what you get when you get that 18-inch flexibility or 18-degree flexibility up and down with the head. Also the side-to-side flexibility. So this is off-roading at its best. You can hook a cart up to it. There's a big hill right on the other side of this. I towed myself up this. This could easily tow me up this hill, no problem, in a cart or whatever not. Got some yucky stuff over here. I'll turn this here. You guys can kind of see. I'll get the Yarbo over there just a second. We'll come through here. We've got trees. We got branches. We got all that fun stuff over here. We did all those cuts. We're still at 79% of the battery, folks. So you can get about a 1/4 acre per charge. Takes about an hour and a half to charge back up to capacity to between to about 80% if it's at 20. Yeah, this is the rough terrain, guys. You get to see this going downhill. A lot of sticks. Yeah, see, it handles everything you guys throw at it. I mean, that's what it's meant for. It's meant to be an all-purpose yard tool, working its way, you know, all year round, 12 months out of the year. You got your smart vision too. Let me show you guys. I never show this feature like smart vision. So we got your smart vision on. So we have cameras on the front, cameras on the back, and cameras on the side. So that'll give you a 360-degree view of your like of your, oh, my back's gonna be a little. So if I bend down, yeah, you guys can see. See, I'm on camera, so you can watch all your cameras. You can do security patrol wherever you need to go. You can do the security patrols. You can do all that stuff like that. Oh, I'm getting bit up by mosquitoes. I'm gonna get out of this little area because there's so many bugs. And you can actually drive the Yarbo while you're looking at the camera, so that's pretty cool. Why does it sound like somebody's playing a tuba? Did you guys hear that? All right, I gotta get out of this. They're doing something. I'm in a mosquito convention right over here, so I'm gonna get out of here real quick. But you guys wanted to see it go off-roading. Plus I'm sweaty and stinky. I'm gonna go back over to the open spot in the front here, folks. Let's turn this on faster. This is where I wish I was guiding myself. Yeah, you can see we're going over sticks, we're going over bumps. I can turn the mower on. We can actually follow it here. It's the 3.1 inch cut. I gotta map this out later anyways, but. So you can manually control it. It does come with a joystick as well. So you can control it that way too, if you want. Its best way to go is working fully autonomous though. Like to me, that's the best way to do it. I got the mower on right now. You can barely hear the mower going. I'll let you hear it real quick one more time. Yeah, we'll get the trimmer back out here eventually here. We got to, like I said, there is different software, all the stuff like that comes along with that every time I do that. So makes it a little bit more difficult. And everything on the trimmer itself is getting fine-tuned anyways, thanks to users like you guys. So yeah, we're excited. We're excited for that. We're excited for the Lawn Mower Pro here. I'm excited to be in the shade. But yeah, if you guys got any more questions, hit me up. We got about 3-4 more minutes left, and then we're going to end the live stream. We only have, let me come over this way. So I think you guys can see me, right? We only have 3 more days for the pro pricing at yarbo.com for the pre-pricing. You've got to see the pro prototype in action today. Only 3 more days. You guys want to get on that because it's going to save you hundreds of dollars to go on there and get the pro before the end of July. So July 31st is the last day of that pre-order pricing. So you're going to want to get on that. And then, you know, obviously, you know, we'll have some stuff coming up too. Fall's going to be around the corner, so we'll get the blower out here. We'll get the snow blower out there so you can see the Yarbo in like a full functioning modes and all that stuff like that. And also, though, we're going to be starting up a really cool program as well where if you guys want to get hands-on with a robot and you guys want to test one out, we're going to have some users. We're going to have some people all over the country where, and I think maybe you guys will be able to sign up for that too. I'm not sure, but we're definitely going to be doing them in New York, definitely going to be doing in Chicago. A few other locations as well. We're going to be doing some of those. So if you are on the fence, you thought about, hey, I want to really see one of these in action, you can come kind of check them out. You know, once you play with them, it's a whole different, like, it's really like a whole different like ball game to just to play with the Yarbo, to see the size, to see the power, to see the strength, all that fun stuff like that. So yeah, it really is just a fun way, and the best way to really get to know them is to have somebody show you like all the features. It took me, I've been working with these for about 6 months, so it's taken me like that long to like kind of, and I'm still nowhere near an expert. I think I'm okay. I'm nowhere near an expert. I get a lot of my knowledge from you guys out there, like guys like Ken Leonard, ladies too. I get a lot from the ladies. When I say guys, I mean all-encompassing, everyone, every one of our Yarbo users out there. I'm gonna try to send this one back to the charging station real quick, and then I don't know what. I'm trying to debate: should I go out for lunch or should I eat my lunch here? So I'm gonna send this back out this way. So what do I have to get it charged back up, it has pathways, okay? So I'm gonna go inside an area that it knows. And then let's see if I can see if I did this correctly. So yeah, so now here we go. It's in this area right here. It's gonna go back to another area, then it's gonna get back to its docking station. Probably go back to the first, I don't know if it'll go back to the first area. So yeah, so it'll go back to the area that I drew. Yeah, we can go visit that location with the tall grass again after the mosquitoes die out this season. I don't think you understand how bad Kathy and I got bit up there that day. But yeah, he's one of our users as well, man. We love that guy. His name's Luke. He's really good, man. He's one of our testers, users, so he kind of tests things out. He's been testing out the Lawn Mower Pro as well. I need to fix this. So there's this metal here, that railing that keeps coming up. So I'm going to have to, they knocked it down, but it's starting to come back up. So I'm going to have to put something over that. But yeah, so we're charging up. We're going to be charging up. I wanted to thank everybody for joining us today. Let me flip these around real quick while the Yarbo's trying to charge. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining in today. I know it's boring, but we're in July. The grass is not as green as it should be. It's not as pretty as it should be. But you know what? It's still... You still got to see a fully autonomous yard tool out there working. I had fun. It's not as hot. I know we went a little early, but because it's going to get hotter later. But then the temperature is going to break today. So then you won't hear me complain about it being hot, probably for another couple weeks or so. But we are getting into August. So I wanted to remind you guys, oh, back on its charging dock, getting ready to charge. We are getting into August. So remember, the pricing on the Pro right now is almost done. So the pre-order pricing is almost done. So you're going to want to get on that. Go to yarbo.com. If you have it sitting in the cart, just get it in before the 31st. You're going to want to get it in before that to get that pre-order pricing. So you want to make sure you get that going and stuff like that. If you need a bundle, you need to do something like that. Now's a good time to do it. I can see my pants are already falling down here. It's hot. So yeah, if you need to do that, do that. But that's only available at yarbo.com. Our M1 is still available at yarbo.com, but it's also available on Amazon right now. I think it's like $500 off for the Core and the M1. So that's a really good deal with the Amazon Prime shipping and stuff like that. So you could get on that. So that's a really, really good deal. And no, thanks. We're going to be here again sometime tomorrow, I think. I don't know if it's the same time tomorrow. We might get rain, so if we have to move some things, we'll move some things. I'm going to try to set up, we'll do a little bit of a hilly area tomorrow. Switch up the cut a little bit. But that's all stuff I'm going to have to map out when I get in the morning, so I'll figure that out, you know, as far as the mapping goes and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. We appreciate it. Sorry about the delay on YouTube, but we got there. Everything's good to go. And go get some lunch, go stay in the cool, and we'll talk to you guys real soon, okay? Thanks.